Border guard Konrad Schumann sucks nervously on his cigarette. Onlookers on the West Berlin side of the barbed wire call out, "Go on, jump!" But the 19-year-old is wavering. Should he risk his life to be free?
On the 13th of August 1961, soldiers began sealing off free passage between East and West Berlin. Now, 2 days later, a special task force is guarding the start of construction work on the wall that will split the city in two. Millions of East Germans have already fled to the West since 1945. Now the SED regime is putting a stop to this, even though their leader, Walter Ulbricht, said the exact opposite just 2 months earlier.
On this day, the 15th of August 1961, Konrad Schumann is one of the men guarding the temporary barbed wire border that's been erected on Bernauer Straße. He's in charge of 2 other officers, Erich Virus and Peter Kröger. But while these 2 are conscientiously carrying out their duties, Schumann has the scent of freedom. The pavement on Bernauer Straße is in West Berlin. Just a leap away, just 1 leap. But Konrad Schumann still hesitates.
Behind the barbed wire, the volume increases. Photographers, cameramen, onlookers, everyone is calling out to him. Some are hurling insults, calling him a Russian lackey. Others are urging him to flee.
Schumann lights another cigarette. The barbed wire fence is low. Virus and Kröger are carrying ammo, but it's safely stowed in their pockets. Everything seems possible.
Just a stone's throw away, in the western part of the city, a cluster of photographers includes young photojournalist Peter Leibing. A cub reporter with the Conti Press agency, he's been keeping his eye on the soldier with the cigarette. Onlookers tell Leibing that they've seen him pressing down the barbed wire, checking the border is safe, or preparing to escape. Peter Leibing stands and waits.
Konrad Schumann knows that if he jumps, he might never see his family again. But if Ulbricht's anti-imperialist wall goes up, he may be trapped in East Germany forever.
Peter Leibing senses that something is about to happen. He trains his East German-made camera on Konrad Schumann. With its 200mm telephoto lens, this Exacta camera can capture anything. He's often taken photos at show jumping tournaments, so he knows how to photograph a moving target.
When Virus and Kröger move away, Konrad Schumann takes his run-up and leaps over the fence, dropping his Kalashnikov in the process.
And Peter Leibing captures the iconic image that flashes around the world. The escaping border guard becomes the worst PR nightmare of the SED regime. The photo was added to UNESCO's Memory of the World programme in 2011.
Schumann later married, had a child and moved to Oberemmendorf in Bavaria. But he never lost his fear of Stasi retribution. When the Berlin Wall came down, he said, "Only since the 9th of November 1989 have I felt truly free." In 1998, Konrad Schumann hanged himself in his barn. It seems he never escaped his fear of the GDR's secret police.